In the United States, an estimated 80% of all dairy calves, which is about 4.8 million, and 25% of beef cattle, around 8.75 million, are dehorned every year. Dehorning is done for a variety of reasons. There is less risk of injury to other cattle, handlers, horses, and working dogs. Producers have less monetary loss at time of processing due to damage of the carcasses by horned cattle. Cattle owners require less bunk space and space during transport. With genetic dehorning, we will be able to produce more docile cattle that are less aggressive at the bunk, easier to handle, and better for facility use. Other pros of genetic dehorning are more monetary gain from selling genetically hornless cattle versus dehorned, and less pain for the animal. Identification of the genetic cause of hornlessness in cattle has been the subject of intensive genetic and genomic research. Research has shown 2 different neomutations that can cause polledness in cattle. On cattle chromosome 1, there is a complex allele of Frisian origin. This allele, an 80,000 base pair, is duplicated. The second candidate neomutation is a simple allele of Celtic origin, corresponding to a 10 base pair deletion, and a 212 base pair duplication in its prior location.
Introgression of the pulled gene is done through the use of talons. Talons are artificial restriction enzymes that cut DNA only when they encounter a specific complementary sequence of nucleotides. When DNA is cut, the new empty space allows for altering of the gene sequence.
In previous studies, there were 4 cell lines produced. Each of the 4 lines were cloned by somatic cell nuclear transfer, and full-term pregnancies were established for 3 of the 4 lines. A total of 5 live calves were produced. Of those 5, 2 of them are healthy, homozygous polled animals, Spotted and Bury, which are now more than 10 months old and phenotypically polled. Spotted and Bury also represent proof that introgression could be used to eliminate the need for dehorning of polled gene into elite animals. This solution to the dehorning problem would be economically viable and could potentially improve the welfare of cattle in the United States. Unfortunately, the use of polled Holstein sires is of low frequency because of their lower estimated breeding values for milk production. Crossbreeding with polled beef breeds such as Angus is also not feasible because the total genetic merit for milk production would suffer losses.